And a look now at the Boston Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll start out on the road and play the Rockets in Houston. And then on Friday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Primetime is out there with LaMelo Ball. Then it's AI. Then it's Cunningham. And it's Benjamin in at the 5 spot. And for the Celtics, we've got Shaquille O'Neal. Prince out there with Big Daddy. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Brown in at the 2 guard. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And Milwaukee has possession. It's a 5-point game. Prince up top, pass to Big Daddy. Fires from deep. It's Cunningham with the rebound. Fast break, Milwaukee. Pass to Benjamin. Here's Cunningham. A second chance effort. Here's AI. And he converts the layup. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall. Talk about early expectations as a first-round pick.
Well, you know, everyone wants to see what you got. In reality, also, you want to see what you have against the best players in the world. So it'll take some time, though, to adapt to the speed of the game. But ultimately, it's about going out and competing.
Bucks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Now the pass to Cunningham. Here's Justice. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And it's Brown missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. And here we go. Fast break. Cunningham's got it. No good off the back of the rim. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
Paul with the steal. Passes to Big Daddy. And that one, good.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Bucks trail by 4. Got a piece of it. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Now Brown, following the miss by LaMelo Ball from deep.
Well, how impressive is the quickness Jaylen Brown possesses. This guy sprints hard toward the cup on every drive.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. And in terms of the mid-range game, Brown has joined a very elite crowd.
Yeah, no doubt. This guy is both prolific and proficient. He has worked so hard on the short area dribble, the shot release so much more consistent, as is his focus.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. ABC's checked in for O'Neal. Tatum comes in for P. Jay's checked in for Brown. And Curry subbed in for Chris Paul. And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Wiggins against Curry. 1:19 left to play in the first quarter. And he recovers it. 5 on the clock. And it's off from three-point range. So it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Milwaukee. They trail by 6. To the middle. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Here's Curry, and Curry with the stuff.
Well, don't underestimate Curry because of his size. This guy does a great job absorbing contact and still finishing.
Here's Wiggins. Oh,
Goodness.
Oh, the ease with which he elevates Wiggins with a highlight move that time.
how about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Jay hits it from three-point range.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Bridgman shot's good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Jay. Lays it up off the glass. Jay's got 5 points so far.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
And big men who can shoot really changes the dynamic of your offense.
It's almost gotten to the point where you have to be able to hit that face-up jumper nowadays. Very few exceptions to that rule.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the... And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Boston.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
So with Holiday sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Johnson is out there with Cunningham. Then there's Armstrong. Then it's Big Smooth, and it's Wiggins in at the point guard. Tatum passes to Curry. Wants to get it to Tatum and does. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Tatum's got his first bucket in this one.
I think there's a strength that belies that frame of Jason Tatum. He just powers right through right there.
Ooh. Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Bucks trail by 7. They get a hand on it. Jay, the pass to Tatum. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. O'Neal's check in for ABC. P comes in for Curry, and it's Paul in for Jay. The Bucks also changing it up. Boomerang's checked in for Johnson. LaMelo Ball comes in for Cunningham. And Primetime subbed in for Wiggins. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics made the Eastern Conference Finals 3 times over 4 seasons, but last season, injuries and COVID protocols knocked them down a bit. Ownership and management are patiently staying the course. And with the young star talent, this team still has room to improve from within. Guys, back to you.
Well, their upside in a lot of people's view remains. David, thanks. Boston making a switch here. Brown's checked in, and Milwaukee also making a switch. AI has checked in.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by Boston.
Pass to Jordan. He kicks it to Brown. Over in the corner, Paul. 6 to shoot. Trains the three-pointer. Paul's got 7 points.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Here's AI. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
You know, you have to recognize the chance to push it, and they did. Great pass to get the ball behind the defense and an easy 2 points on the board.
And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both. Just solid, really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
Bucks trail by 17. Poked away and taken away by Paul. The feed to Jordan. The kick out to Brown.
First half, 2 minutes.
Back to Jordan. Stolen by Ball. And the foul called on ABC. That is his first foul of the game. Big Daddy's checked in for the Celtics. And Milwaukee with a change here too. The great ones checked in for Boomer. Bucks have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
And the dunk by O'Neal.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Inside, Babb.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Celtics leading by 17. Prince, the pass to Big Daddy. Back to Prince. To the paint. Here's Brown. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Well, you have to love how Jaylen Brown keeps his attention on the rim. He doesn't let the defense change his shot.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. There are far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
Boston making some changes. ABC's checked in for O'Neal. Curry comes in for P. And Jay subbed in for Jaylen Brown. The Bucks also changing it up. Johnson, he's checked in for AI. Cunningham comes in for Big Smooth. And Wiggins is subbed in for Primetime.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Jay, and that one is hammered home.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Feeds the ball. And then Ball slams it in.
Well, really nice delivery from Andrew Wiggins. We know he's a gifted scorer, but that will really smooth out his game.
And finished off by Paul.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Here's Wiggins off the left rim and out. Here's ABC. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 5 assists in the game.
I mean, this is one of the best point guards the NBA has ever seen. Chris Paul doing work with the pass.
And it goes down!
No, he didn't!
Yeah.
No, he didn't!
Down! And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Celtics lead by 17. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny DeGibbs. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of one, they were able to end up. And that should do it with...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic by Chris Paul.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We've got Prince. Chris Paul is out there with Brown, and it's Big Daddy, and it's O'Neal in at the center. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. On the wing, Brown. Out to the wing. Prince outside. Pass to Brown. Shot clock at 6. They get a hand on it, and that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Here's Prince. He's got 7. No good on the quick 3. Knocked loose. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length. No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a pass to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Fires the three, sinks the triple. Big Daddy's got his third basket of the night.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Celtics. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Big Daddy. And it's Jordan in for Chris Paul. Armstrong's checked in for the Bucks. Big Smooth comes in for Ball.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Jordan, the pass to O'Neal. From deep. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Knocked away and stolen by Jordan. Oh, that's blocked. And they get it back. And now the fast break. Prez with the ball. Here's Benjamin. Misses from short range. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. O'Neal kicks to Jordan. Launches a three. Doesn't go that time. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Tipped away. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Tatum. The great one's checked in for the Bucks. Wiggins comes in for prime time. Here's Armstrong. And finished off by Prez.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile One block.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Kicks to Armstrong. Goes up to the stripe. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 6 assists in the game. So the Celtics call timeout, their first. Some changes for Boston. ABC's checked in for Prince. Jay comes in for Brown. And Curry subbed in for Jordan. Johnson, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Curry. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
You know, you'd think it would be easy to throw a player like Curry off his shot because of the size, but somehow, some way, this guy figures it out.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Knocks it loose. 58 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Tatum. And it's Babb with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
And there's the pass to Jay. From deep three-point range, Wiggins with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And slam dunk by Johnson.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
Well, don't sleep on Steph Curry now. He might throw it down every now and again.
Here's Wiggins. Here's Babb. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
and give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Celtics out in front, up. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the court for the Bucks, they've got LaMelo Ball. AI is out there with Johnson. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Cunningham, and it's small forward.
I don't know that there's another guy in the league that would even think about it from that distance. It's uncanny how comfortable he is from that kind of range. Steph Curry doing work.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
AI kicks to Wiggins. Johnson wide open. He fires. AI on the follow.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Here's Jay. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Here's Wiggins. The rejection by Paul. Jumps up. Fishes it down to finish the break.
And he just goes from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Bucks trail by 12. Outside, Ball. Paul with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. It's good. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Boston.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Look at Chris Paul. What a contribution.
Boy, he's been relentless. And to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
Austin making some changes. P comes in for Curry, and Jaylen Brown subbed in for Jay. Boomer, he's checked in for the Bucks. Primetime comes in for Andrew Wiggins. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. He is not happy with the turnovers. He said, we have got to get some shots. It's as simple as that, guys. Play smart and value the basketball. We'll see if the message sunk in, Kevin.
Thank you, David. To end the run, and he connects with the jumper.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Puts it up from 12. Cunningham gets the bucket.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Well, I'll tell you, I love that he's not afraid to take on the size mismatch there, Greg. Doesn't matter. Just make shots.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback. And a nice finish by him.
Prince with it. AI picks him up. Here's ABC in a strong finish with two hands.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Celtics.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And so they're able to even up the season series at a game apiece with one left to play, exacting a little revenge and really saving face. They did not want to go down 2-0. And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was
For Chris Paul.
Boy, his activity really stood out to me on the defensive end. He harassed ball handlers, came up with steals in transition, yet the feeling guys were looking over their shoulder, worried he was going to pick their pocket.
Here's AI. Got it. Good job in the low post. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Going inside, and he jams it with authority.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. See you next time.